health-wise, I think I'm on the decline. A couple days ago in my vlog, I said I was really proud of myself. I'm 25 weeks and I can still go up the stairs, and there's a lot of women who are pregnant with twins and by 20 weeks, 21, 22 weeks, they can't move, they're on bed rest. There are a lot of also pregnant people with twins who probably are fine-ish most of the way. I haven't heard those stories, but I'm sure they exist. I'm sure there's a lot of pregnant people who are pregnant with twins and just kind of have a normal pregnancy. But the majority of stories I've heard is that by 20 to 25 weeks, you're like basically is no good. That's where I'm at. So I feel like I've said this a lot the last couple weeks. Like, I don't know how much more I'll be vlogging. I don't know how much more I'll be vlogging. And now it's really at that point because I'm not well. I mean, I'm well, I'm fine, nothing to be worried about. The babies are healthy and good, and I'm okay. I just am in a lot of pain and I'm really sick. Last night, I was up most of the night with cold sweats and nausea to the point where we almost went to the hospital because Eric was so worried about me. Come on, kitty kitty. Daisy heard that I was upset and she wanted to come visit. Hi, baby. Daisy's little muffin. But I could like barely talk, I couldn't move. I felt like I had the worst flu in the world. I was so miserable. I felt that way for like 4 or 5 hours and then took some medicine eventually. Daisy. Okay. You can see me under her butt. I eventually felt a little bit better, and then I took a nap today. I went to physical therapy, hoping that would make me feel better because my pelvic pain also is really, really bad right now, and it did not help my pelvic pain. It kind of feels the same. That was disappointing. Now I feel really nauseous again. So I'm kind of just not doing great. So sorry to be a party pooper. I know there's like a lot of people in the comments who are like, oh, I like watching your vlogs because like comfort or makes me happy or whatever, and I'm just like, womp womp. So I don't know, hopefully the day turns around. I'm getting IV treatment today and hoping that helps get some hydration and some vitamins and some medicine into my blood, and hopefully that will make me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm just kind of be laying in bed or on the couch. The babies are non-stop doing somersaults, crazy in me, which is fun. But I don't have anything else exciting to report. I'm about to go downstairs, which is going to be oh, yeah, Kory's back. I feel like Kory always walks in when I'm having these talks. I love it. I'm about to go downstairs because my IV treatment is soon, but also, if you guys remember a few days ago, Flynn was playing store and he was pretending to have like a cash register and all that. I got him a toy cash register and I got it and it's super cute, but then I realized when I was looking at it, he's not gonna know what this is. He knows that you swipe a card or you put a card in a machine because he's seen us like put a card in a machine, but I don't think he's ever seen like a cash register where there's buttons and the money opens up, and I don't think he's ever seen that before. So I was like all excited. Now I'm like, he's not even gonna know what this is. But I'm gonna go give that to him. I'm excited about that, so let's do it.
How much is the Gus?
Too money.
Oh, charge it, please.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Oh, thank you. Come again.
Can I buy this Marshall, please? How much is it?
Too money.
Here you go. Nice.
Beep, boop.
You gotta slide it in here, Flynn.
Push down. Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Approved. Do I have any change? Do I get? Oh. Thank you. I think you owe me some change.
Here's your order.
Thank you for my change.
Excuse me, sir. Can I please buy this candle?
Okay.
I only like spicy candles.
Is it spicy?
How many monies?
Price check on aisle 3 for an orange spicy candle, please.
1 monies?
Yeah, 1 money.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
I don't need a receipt. Thank you.
As long as the Kobo doesn't need a
He doesn't need a receipt. So I don't think he really understands how it works, but he does love it, which is very exciting.
What the heck is this?
It's a cow truck.
It's a cow truck? Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, Flynn. That's silly.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, fun sound. No cows in there.
I just got my hydration station. I feel a little bit better, but there are some things that I can't help, like shortness of breath and whatever. But I hadn't gotten it in so long. It certainly helps with the nausea. And I'm watching a documentary on Audrey Hepburn, and she's just such a legend and such a queen. I'm craving artichokes. So I'm gonna eat artichokes for dinner. I don't know why. That's been a big craving of mine this pregnancy is artichokes. Just so random. Are you gonna buy something?
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
They came out.
Oh no, they all came out?
Yeah, they all came out. What the heck?
Okay, after you clean those up, you can buy one more thing and then it's bath time, okay?
You got any bugs for sale?
Yeah.
Can I buy some bugs?
Are you gonna call on the microphone? Good job. I'm in the downstairs office / podcast room. We have this mannequin in here that usually has a Miranda head on it, but it fell off. And I gotta tell you, it was really creepy the other day to walk past this room and see my head, this head, cracked on the floor next to this mannequin. It was very terrifying. Anyway, that was not interesting, but I told you anyway. I'm feeling a little triggered. I'm back in the spot where I had the most hellish night of my life. Last night, right here, I sweat in this bed. All night long, all night, all night long, all night. I really hope tonight is better. I'm feeling a little better after getting hydration today, so that's good. We just watched Big Brother. Very disappointing. This season has some really great moments, has some iconic historic moments, but also I'm disappointed. So my favorites have all gone home, so I'm very sad about that. So that was disappointing. And now we're gonna watch The Circle because I love reality competition shows apparently. We really like the show The Circle, so that's what we're gonna watch next as we sit in this bed and try to go to sleep. But first I need to go like import this footage. That's when, oh, sad news. I'm super bummed. Next week I had this huge beach trip planned, this like boathouse, and we can't go. So maybe we'll talk about that later, but we can't go. So we're not going to that, which is really disappointing, but it's okay. No fun vlogs for you to look forward to. Just boring ones of me complaining. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna go import this footage and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, I know that I usually sit here and cry and complain about all my symptoms and what I'm going through. I'm not gonna do that right now. I wanna say, first of all, thank you, because I spent the last half hour just reading comments on my vlog from yesterday, and I cannot believe in 2021 where the internet has become such a place of like negativity, cancel culture, and hate mobs and angry people, frustrated people, that it is such a positive place in my comment section. I remember a time when like years and years ago where like I would write like hate comment songs on my ukulele, and as Miranda I would always like read all my hate comments. I mean, that's where the phrase haters back off came from. A lot of the episodes of my show were based on all the hate comments that I would get. And so there was a time for years and years and years I wouldn't dare read the comments on a YouTube video, like, because they were just so mean. And I would only go look if I was writing a new song, and I had to like really rev up my brain going like, okay, you're about to read hate comments, you can't let it affect you negatively, you know. And I still obviously do get hate comments, but it's like overwhelmingly kind and supportive in the comments of these vlogs, and I really appreciate that. And you guys are so encouraging and so sweet and make me feel less alone and make me feel like it's okay to talk about my feelings and my mental health and what I'm going through. And you guys are just so nice, and you give me great advice and help me learn things, whether it be like how to make a recipe better or things I can do to help my mental health or my pain that I'm having in pregnancy. You guys are always just so, you're just wonderful. It's just nice to know, like, whenever I'm feeling down or sad or upset, I can just read the comments of my vlogs, and it's just such a beautiful community of people. Like, I wish I could be in a room with all of you and we could all just talk and cry and like hang out. I can't express how awesome it is to just see so much kindness kindness and positivity when the world feels dark a lot of days. So just thank you for all of your support and kindness and patience, and I don't know, I'm just very grateful. So anyway, love you guys. I love reading the comments. I wanted to say that. And then I also wanted to end the vlog today. I know it wasn't a very interesting day as per usual. That's like my new thing, is just being like not interesting. I thought I would end the day today on, I always talk about pregnancy symptoms and how bad they are and the rough ones, but I think it might be fun to try to think of little pregnancy symptoms that aren't necessarily bad. They're just like not that big of a deal that I don't talk about because they're not as big as, you know, not being able to walk or like intense pain or vomiting or fainting or whatever else. Because there's a few I don't even think I've talked about. First of all, I already told you guys I started like lactating, which is wild. I don't know. I'm seeing my doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, is this normal? Why am I lactating 3 months before my due date? This is really weird. But so there's that. But then there's other ones that like I don't think I've talked about and not many people will talk about. First of all, your body hair gets like not as, at least for me and a couple women I've talked to, your body hair gets not as thick. I know that sounds weird. When I am not pregnant, I have to shave my legs and my armpits every day if I don't want like stubble. And even like right after I shave my armpits, they're like already stubbly like an hour later. When I'm pregnant, my armpits are still kind of like that, but my legs, I could go like a week without shaving my legs when I'm pregnant and they're fine. They're still kind of like smooth. It's really interesting. Like just all the hair on my body gets like softer instead of like that coarse body hair you usually have, I guess. So I don't know if that's how it is for everyone, but for me, that's a symptom that's kind of like a perk because I don't have to shave my legs every day. I can shave them like once every week or two. So it's just kind of nice. That was one thing I thought of. Your nails grow so fast. My hair grows kind of fast, but like my nails, like, oh my gosh. And I don't do nails. I don't like to grow them out. I don't like long nails on me. I want them short. Before I was pregnant, I'd have to trim my nails once every week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. I have to cut them every day. It's like I cut them and then like the next day they're already like starting to grow pretty long. It's wild. And I think it's just because of all the vitamins that I have to take. So speaking of vitamins, that's another thing, is a big symptom of pregnancy is a lot of gassiness and burping from like heartburn and stuff. But I already did all that kind of stuff all the time before I was pregnant. But let me just tell you guys, the toots are lethal. I think it's because of all the vitamins I have to take and all the supplements I have to take and stuff, but they're like wild. I laugh like hysterically, like crying at like Eric's reaction to my farts at night because he's just like, what is that? Like they're poison. So any pregnant women out there experience that like me? So that's another fun one. Another good one is that because of the exhaustion and just the distraction in my mind, my dermatillomania has gotten much better. Like it was like almost unbearably awful before I got pregnant, and I still do it and it's still like an issue, but it is way better, like times a billion better than it was before I got pregnant. So that's a really cool thing that I don't have to worry about anymore and be insecure about as much anymore. So I like that. I don't know that I've talked about this one. The veins in my body get really dark because I have triple the amount of blood running through my veins. Normally when you're pregnant you have like double the amount of blood, I guess, and I have like triple because I'm having twins. You can see on my stomach, look at this. So I don't know if you can see this, but like right here there's a dark blue vein. Just like there's so many veins that are so, I don't know if you can see it. I can't tell in the viewfinder, but like the veins running through my body, through my legs, my stomach, like everywhere are so intense, like neon. And it feels sometimes, I'm like, oh, I'm so veiny. Oh, you know what's a weird symptom? And I don't know that it's a symptom, it's just something weird. I remember this from when I was pregnant with Flynn. I feel like makeup doesn't work on my face because I get like discoloration, like spots on my face when I'm pregnant. Like it gets darker, like around my eyes, and like there's like splotchiness in my skin when I'm pregnant. I feel like no matter what kind of concealer I use, what kind of foundation I use, like it doesn't work. Like it doesn't look like I've done anything. The makeup I do put on like rubs off my face like really fast. Like it's like my skin repels makeup while I'm pregnant. It's so weird and very frustrating because I like take the time to do my makeup in the morning and then I feel like 20 minutes later I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, where's my makeup go? Like it's gone. So that's kind of weird. Anyway, those are just some different little symptoms that aren't like big deals. They're just like small little things. I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about some like weird symptoms that like aren't a big deal. They're just something that happens. Anyway, I'm sure I'm not thinking of a billion more. I'm gonna import this footage. I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have doctor's appointments tomorrow and I'll see the babies and that's exciting. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and talked in our home, but now we have big microphones. So you can relax, that's the name of our podcast.